Okay, I feel like the first thing we need to talk about is your profile picture.
Yeah.
When what
What about it?
when did this? I can't tell if you're being ironic or not, and it's really annoying.
It's half and half because I'm a fan of like a quarter of her discography.
Not a full dollar.
Like I really like 1989. I skipped like two songs off that album, but as a whole, I still really like it. Evermore is really good. That's a second. Let me rank the Taylor Swift albums right
Ooh,
now.
is this a girl podcast now?
I've actually listened to her whole discography while over here in Mexico because I have nothing better to do.
Wait, you're
So
in Mexico?
her yes, her first record, it like for a 16 or 15-year-old, however old she was when she made it, like it's not a bad record, but like again, it's like an unexperienced like 16 or 15-year-old making a country record. And also, uh, there's two separate versions of this album. There's the version that has a line of one of the songs that is changed, and the other one is called the homophobic version of the album. Um, this is real. I saw a listing for the original CD of the first album, where in like brackets it says homophobic version. Um,
Awesome.
that's real. I've seen that on Etsy.com.
Why do you
Um,
casually browse Etsy.com?
yeah, because there a lot of people sell cassettes there, and also good shirts.
I only go to Etsy to look for like 3D printings of Mario 64 replicas. And then I don't buy any of them because they're hundreds of dollars.
It's $15? That's a steal.
I said hundreds of dollars.
Oh.
Anyway, so you're
Um,
you're in this little
so
Taylor
it,
Swift era.
it's hold on, I'm not finished.
Okay.
So her first record, I put it all the way down. No, I put it all the way down. What was her next record? Fearless? Fearless, it's
I don't
definitely a
know.
step up. I think Fearless is definitely a step up from whatever she was doing on the first record. I think she has some lady balls now, and she actually has built some more confidence. In the first record, it was kind of like, again, it was like the shy 16-year-old whose father just spent like $3,000 to a record label that would eventually fuck her over to, make an album, and also not give her any control over her music. But that's a good discussion for another time.
No, it's
Um,
it's literally
um,
the perfect discussion for right now, but okay. You have the perfect opportunity to talk about that. Why are the
Fearless, yeah, I put it above the second record. That for sure.
why are the
What were
roles
you gonna say?
reversed? I was gonna say why are the roles reversed tonight? Because like usually this is me talking about this stuff, and then but now that I'm all sleepy, I guess. Because the reason I wasn't sure if this was ironic or not was because you were doing the joke on the Twitter account that we talked about last night, or yes, the other episode, where you wanted to make it seem more like I was there, but then you started, and then you just kept going with the bit, and then you texted me, try not to change your profile picture challenge, and then also changed your profile picture to Taylor Swift, which was a jump scare, honestly. I didn't. No, I don't know how to handle half of what you've done here. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Taylor Swift just as much as the next guy. So much. More than you, probably. This is just weird because I
Probably.
can't tell if it's ironic or not, and you're really.
I I'm genuinely express. Okay, let me finish with my outrinkings, and you'll see. Okay,
Okay.
Fearless is definitely a step up. It's definitely a step up. She's kind of got it together, but like not all together. But like it doesn't feel like she just talked to a band. Hey, can you guys just make some instrumentals? so I can put some lyrics over it and then I can sing over it.
Do you think we could
No,
get
it feels
Taylor
like she
Swift on the
actually takes
podcast?
more. Huh?
Do you
Hmm?
think we could get podcast?
What happened?
Do you think we could get Taylor Swift on the podcast? She's probably not
If I
busy right
follow
now.
enough,
She's probably not
if I
busy right
follow enough
now.
fan accounts, maybe.
Yeah. She's probably not busy or doing anything important right now.
Did you know that I'm uh actually I'll save that for that later. Um
Okay, you're gonna forget.
so again, so it feels like she actually takes more control of the actual music itself. Speak Now, I'm gonna be real, I don't like it that much. I think it's a step down again from Fearless. I put Fearless above Speak Now. I think Speak Now it's
Do you even
I
have
don't
the
know.
order
I don't know what to
correctly?
think. It's Oh, I'm going in chronological order, but
Yeah,
like
are
I'm
you?
ranking the album
I
now.
know, but do you have it? Are you correct with the order? Or are you just thinking and hoping you're
Yes,
correct? You have it like
I
you have it pulled up?
I look I've listened to the whole discography. How
Oh,
can I
yep.
not know?
Yeah, you're right so far. Yeah, never mind then.
Uh,
Okay, carry on. Oh, I
speak.
apologize
I
for
told you,
doubting
bro.
you.
I'm a Swift one, bro. At heart.
I shouldn't have doubted your. Okay, go on.
Can we go to Bjork's house? Speak Now. Actually, I don't know what to think about it. I genuinely just don't know. My mind, like it's like the microwave like hot dog experiment. Just my brain just does not know how to process it.
What
I
the
think it's there are
the
times where it can be
what?
really good, but the downsides it far overweighs the good, and so it's not like salvageable. Um, Red, okay. Now if we're talking the original Red, I think this shit is man, that shit sucks again. But if we're talking about Taylor's version of Red, I think it's actually really solid. I think it's actually really good. Like it deserves like a top four spot. But if we're talking about the original Red, I like you can tell that the record label really took over with that one. Like that did not feel like a Taylor Swift record. Well, I mean, mainstream wise, yes, it is like like a Taylor Swift record, but like now hearing what Taylor wanted out of Red, Taylor's version, um, yeah, no, like
Oh, is
the
that why
original
it's what
Red
it's
just doesn't
called?
yeah, that like it just does not hit.
I don't know what's wrong
So
with me.
I'm putting it underneath Speaking Out. Fearless is still topping so far. Ooh, but 1989. Ooh, let me get to this one. Ooh. Okay, this is by far my my first favorite Taylor record. Oh my god, every song except for like "We Are Never Ever Going Back Together." Man, I can throw that shit in the trash and I'll be fine. If that song never released, I'll be A-O fucking K. A-O fucking
Which
K. It was almost perfect, but then it has that one corny ass song, man. Like, yeah, like the record can get corny at times, but like there is like still like enough like good music going on where it's like, man, I don't give a shit. I listen to extremely over the top edgy music, but the music itself and sometimes and some parts of some other songs when it gets like genuinely like good lyricism, it makes up for that total like stupid edgy bullshit. So like I'm not saying I'm the most like serious music listener of all time. As long as you give me some good music, like and some good lyricism here and there, like I am A-O fucking K. So like I don't mind some of the corniness like that can come off of like the pop stuff because this is a pop record at heart. This is a like it's a very pop record. And but I just can't listen. We are never going back together. I just can never listen to that song. Like I fucking can't. That shit just sucks. I don't know. I don't know. But 1989 as a record, it's really good. Oh, and Bad Blood. Okay, let me get you Bad Blood. Okay.
that's a
This is
different
the other
album.
song I want
That's
to talk
a different, isn't it?
about. Oh, thank God. Is it?
I'm pretty
Wait.
sure that's Reputation.
No, I think Bad Blood is on. No. Bad Blood is on this record. I know.
Hold on, I'm looking that up. I don't believe you.
Okay. Search it up since you're the biggest Swiftie all the time, even though
No,
you're a male.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I just don't believe you. Oh no, you're not. Oh wait, you might be right. Shoot. Cause I remember listening to it recently, but I don't remember what album I was listening to.
Version for Taylor's version.
What? Oh yeah, it is. It's it's 1989. You're right. That is a very
No,
Reputation. That's a very Reputation song. So that's really weird.
exactly. That's why I hate it.
Oh yeah, you hate
I'll take
Reputation
it
with
that
a
way.
burning passion.
Hey, don't spoil, don't spoil.
That's Big Man
1989,
lore.
Bad Blood. It was petty ass song. It's so basic, especially when it gets to the chorus. Why did you have to do that? Fuck up. I should have slapped. Actually, I won't slap women ever.
Ever? You
But
have before, buddy.
no, no.
Remember when you came to my house?
But regardless, I don't think Bad Blood is a good song. It's like not like as a song it's itself, like rhythmic wise and all that. It's just a bad song. It's a bad pop song, and also what the song is about. It was just about like a petty ass beef with fucking like Lady Gaga or some shit. I don't know, but like literally, like after the song released, in like 2 days they made up. They're like, "Oh, we good now." Like, why you make this whole diss track
This
declaring
guy.
war on Russia, and then like, "Oh, we're good now." Like, what the fuck?
Raymond, can we make a diss
Oh
track on
my
each other?
man, that shit, that song got me stressing out. But the rest of the record is really good. I'm excited for Taylor's version, as I said on the podcast.
As you've said on the
Um,
Twitter account many a time.
oh, now Reputation. Oh no, more like Red Poop. Um,
It,
why? Why'd she do this?
why should make a good album is what you're asking?
No, no, no. Reputation just sucks. It tries to be empowered, but like no, this is not what impairment should be, bro. Okay, you want about talk about good over like overpowerment and shit on like a good record. Go to Pussy Whip by Bikini Kill. That record is loud, but it needs to be loud because it of the context of the albums like situation wise of like what was going on at 1993 in the punk rock scene when like no females was allowed to like sing ever, and then Kathleen Hanna comes out with this like extremely loud bratty record, but it has to be loud so she can be heard. That's why her screaming and like her like brattiness and whatnot, it makes sense because of what was going on. But over here, what Taylor tries to do, she's like, what do you? Oh my, I don't know. I just don't like. What the? Why did I talk about a different band that has nothing to do with? I don't know. I'm waffling at this point. Just remove whatever I just said there in your mind because I know you're not gonna go editing and whatnot. I'm waffling at this point, but I still think that Reputation. I just don't like it. I hate it. Lyrics can be so corny. So corny.
I love
Oh
Reputation
my
so
god.
much.
Instrumental wise and like aesthetic wise, I think it actually works pretty well. I think it's actually pretty good. But it's just like the overall like lyrics that just really get me. That's just like, oh man, I'm cringing. I'm cringing all the way through. I've only listened to it once, but I'll never listen to it again. Actually, no, that's a lie. I listened to it 2 times just to make sure I hated
Ooh,
it,
that
and I
changes
did hate.
everything.
Lover is a
Yeah, yeah,
huge.
yeah,
Oh wait,
yeah, yeah.
hold on. I forgot to rate. So Reputation is above her first record. Now, 1989 is my first one, S tier. Now, Lover, it's a huge step. It's a huge step above Reputation. It
No, dude,
still
hold
hangs
on.
on to that
Hold
corniness.
on. No, hey, hey.
Right.
Lover is the greatest album the world has seen. You need to understand this. Um, and that's all I'm gonna say. It's my favorite album in the whole wide world. I love it,
Lover,
dude. When I was working on a video the other day, that's what I was listening to Lover in the background to be like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. You can probably guess what video I was working on, but
you're so white. Um,
dude, because I needed a song and I couldn't find any. Because like if I'm looking for a song, I can't find anything. If I just play a song, I can. I just have the playlist saved, so I just pushed the button.
yeah.
Wait, what do you
Um.
mean I'm white? You're the one ranking the albums and have your profile picture
So,
as the Taylor.
Lover, it's a huge step above. It still hangs on to that corniness of Reputation, but like instead of like apathetic, it's just way more happier.
Oh, and it's a
But
good
it can
album.
work on some track. It can really work on some track. What? Mhm.
And it's the best album, but yeah.
It really does work on some tracks, and instrumentally, it's just a step above of Reputation, just in general. I would put this above above Speak Now. Um,
Honestly, okay, a hot
now,
take. No, 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 I want to say, I think a lot
mm,
of these albums are better than Racism.
what?
Like, racism as a concept, I think, is worse than a lot of these albums.
I don't care. You're having white guilt again.
I no. Well, maybe. I don't know what that means, really. I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Uh, so I think Lover, it's a good record, but it does not top 1989.
I
That's all I
have.
have to say.
Oh, man, dude, I don't have it with me right now. It's because I'm packing, but I have Lover on vinyl.
Yeah, you show me
And
that.
then I also have Midnights on vinyl twice. Wait, three times.
Oh my
I think. Wait, do I have
lord.
that on vinyl three times? I have I have three vinyl. I don't remember.
Okay,
We're
we'll
not there
get
yet,
there.
buddy. We're not there yet.
Folklore. It's good. I like it. I wouldn't I
We-
wouldn't put it to like because like sometimes when I listen to music I like to focus in the music. I want to be immersed, but folklore it's more of like a record to like just like sit with it. Don't like try to like analyze everything. Don't try to be like super critic, dude. Don't fucking Anthony Fantano it, rip it into pieces. Just simply sit with the
He's
record
bold.
and let it enjoy you. It's not a record that tries to grab your attention. It's just a record to like be there. It's just kind of like it's just. Why are you laughing?
That guy's bald.
Who's bald?
Anthony Fantano. Uh,
Okay.
and then I just kept
um.
thinking about his head.
Okay.
Do you think if we put slime
All
on it, it
right.
would roll off?
I don't know.
You want to find out?
Do you think if I do you think if I hit him in the head, it would leave a dent?
Do you think? With a shovel? Just hit Shigeru Miyamoto in the head with a shovel.
So I think. So I think Folklore is a good record. I put it. I put it above Lover because I enjoy folk
Wow.
more. So that's just more my style. So I think I enjoy folk more better. But
So you
Evermore, ooh.
hold on. Oh, dude, Evermore. So I just want to say, when I was doing Minecraft Gold, when that was a thing, um,
Mm-hmm.
there was a mod that added a dimension called the Everdawn, and in the entire video, I kept calling it the Evermore. And I just never. I don't think I corrected myself. But it did give me a good title because I did get to title that episode Evermore.
Evermore, awesome. All right. Evermore. That's a record that I can generally look into. Like, there's something to be found in Evermore. While Folklore, which is kind of like a record to put in the background and kind of chill with, which isn't a bad thing. I don't know why people think that if your music doesn't have like the world's greatest lyrics and you have to look into it and do all this analysis on it, it's not good. Like, why can't we just have records that we can just simply live with and just have fun with?
So
Why
like
not?
Lover.
So
Sorry.
I just told. Anyway,
Still upset that you said Lover sucked.
so I did not say Lover sucked. If I
I,
said Lover sucked, I put it all the way down.
I have the
Now,
video proof in the
Evermore.
Minor 64 video.
Oh yeah, but I was ignorant.
We were also that was a different time. We were both stressed and hated ourselves. That was fair. We should do that
I
again.
hated you.
We should do that again.
No, hate each other again. No,
No, play Mario 64 online.
maybe. Um, Evermore, I put it above Folklore. I like Folklore and Evermore, good records. Oh, but Midnight. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
Raymond's
Oh
about to get the
no! Whoa!
podcast canceled.
Whoa! Whoa!
Raymond's gonna get the podcast canceled.
Midnight. This shit sucks.
We're on thin ice, buddy.
Why?
Okay, well, you
You were
completely broke the
doing
ice.
so good on Evermore. You were doing so good. and you're like, you know what? What if I just
Whose
became the
toes are
world's most boring
those?
person
Whose toes are those? Have you seen the video?
on Like, I don't get it, Taylor. You
Whose
did so
toes
good on
are
Evermore. You made
those?
a good record since 1989. You finally made a good record. And you're like, what if I just became the world's most boring person on earth?
What are you talking about?
Why?
Actually, what are you talking about? You're saying
I
Midnight's
put
it's like
I
the
put
worst thing ever.
Midnight up I put Midnight's above her first record. I don't like Midnight's. That shit sucks.
Wait, but
I
is
can't
it
listen to
wait,
that.
but where is it in terms of like reputation?
It's I think I put Reputation above her first record, and then I put Midnight's below Reputation.
Okay,
So
so
that's where you.
Reputation is like third to last. Midnight's is second to
Yeah, because I
last.
think Reputation has something going on in it.
Maybe we should just start
It at least has the
calling the
concept.
cops. But no, I
And
think you just are wrong, honestly. Wait, okay,
oh my,
hold on. Which version of Midnight's? Because that's actually a thing we have to. Because there's multiple.
which version?
Because there's 3 a.m. edition, which adds like the bonus other 10 whatever songs.
Oh, that version I actually kind of like a bit more.
And then there is the one that has the actual Lana Del Rey feature, because the other one just didn't. And then Ice Spice.
About no Lana Del
Because I still love the fact that Lana Del Rey was just not there. She just wasn't there. And then the Ice Spice Karma edition, which I really like.
Okay,
So which one are you talking about?
the
Just
one
like,
I'm rating is the 3 a.m. version because that was the one I liked the most. I was like, oh yeah.
oh no,
What you wanted me to say Ice Spice?
no. Sorry, I'm playing balloons in the background, and I just did something stupid.
All right, now that's my rating. Did you? That's my rating.
I think it's so funny that I was playing balloons, and I accidentally.
That took 23 whole minutes off this podcast.
I think that's fine because that gives us the greatest title we could ever dream of.
Yeah, now we can move on to the Twitter.
No. There's something I've been dying to ask you about.
What?
Raymond, you told me that you were doing a gaslight on Isaac. I need you to tell me about that. I need that so badly. This is all I've ever wanted.
Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna tell you everything we said and I said. Okay, I want you to pay attention.
I am.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so randomly I texted him, "Bro, can you take me to homecoming?" And then he said, "Probably not." Isaac, would you cheat on your girl if it would save the world? I don't even have one, so guess. Hypothetically, let's say you pulled the world's prettiest goth girl in existence. Would you still do it? And she listens to Tally Hall and Weezer. How big is your commitment? Oh, and then I also, so one time, I think Jade like gaslighted Isaac into revealing his kinks, quote unquote,
What?
and he said big boobs was his kinks, which is just like not, no,
Oh yeah,
that's
I
not a
remember
kink,
that. I
Isaac.
remember that. That just was not at all. Yeah.
Yeah,
He was
and
just
then I also said to make the stakes even higher, I said, oh, and she has huge boobs, is because that's her kink apparently. And he replied to that with, "Oh, fuck off, LMAO." I respond with, "Ha ha ha ha." And then he responded to Isaac, "Would you cheat on your girl if it would save the world?" He responded with, "I mean, if it's literally everyone dies if I don't, I feel like I'm obligated to like not destroy the world."
He's a terrible
And then
person.
I couldn't, and I couldn't let him have it. So I said, "Okay, okay, okay." But this is the important part. It defines the relationship that defines if the relationship still can work. Who would you cheat on her with, right? Listen, you had to create, and he said, listen, you had to create a hypothetical girlfriend, like I have a hypothetical person to cheat on. And I said, it can't be her friends that would hurt her. Damn, you suck at relationships. And he said, shit, my bad, I got distracted.
So he does suck at relationships.
And then I said, well, it's everyone but you and your girl who dies. So you could. And then he interrupted me by singing, actually, wait, no, that part isn't important. And then, so I
In
said,
classic
so
Isaac
you
fashion.
could, I said, so you could fuck 7 billion times or
Okay.
save everyone with one fuck.
David. Or not David, wow. I'm used to scolding David for saying stuff like that. That was like that was a weird wow, that was out of body. You can't do that to me, man.
And then he said, I don't really know who. I guess not a friend or anything like that. It's really more out of necessity than anything. So like I don't know whatever works, I guess. And then I responded to that with necessity. Damn, you hate your hypothetical girl. And then I sent a picture of my dog. Um,
Or
and then he said, "Well, in all caps, by the way." So he's yelling at me.
what,
Well,
man?
if cheating stops everyone from fucking dying, I'm obviously not gonna wipe out 8 billion people. It doesn't matter who the world would end otherwise. And I responded with, "Your faith is weak." And then he said, "If it is literally life or death for 8 billion people," and oh no, I said for 8 billion people, not you and your girl. And he said, yes, 8 billion people, of course. I'm going to save 8 billion people.
Wait,
And I said,
he's an idiot.
what? What?
Those 8 billion people aren't gonna know he did anything, so what's the point? He's not gonna be famous. No point in doing anything if no one knows.
Bruh. And then I said, you don't know them. Okay, okay. And I had to make the stakes higher. You are married to this girl. You made a commitment to her.
Wait, he's gonna break his commitment just to save strangers? Dude, that's actually like, wow, he would much prefer 8 billion and like 50% of those are girls.
And
He'd much prefer
and
like
all of the
4 billion other women than his own. Wow, he's a terrible man.
and then I think he actually got genuinely like upset at me or like mad because all the texts after I said that were in all caps.
He was losing it over here.
And then he said, think about how many couples are in those 8 billion. Think about all of the people you know in that 8 billion. And I said, you must be a whore because I ain't saving 8 billion people I don't know. So unless you already cheated, I don't see no point in saving the world.
Dude,
I can start a
could
new
you
world.
imagine how
There
cool?
was a leader.
Could you imagine how
There
cool?
was once a
Dude,
leader in
dude,
China.
why did you
Oh
stop
my god.
and give me room to
Why
talk and
did
then
you call
keep
me David
going? And I said, dude, and then I almost said David. But why did you pause to give me room to talk and then keep going? What I was gonna say is, could you imagine how cool it would be to know that you shut down like 2 billion couples out there, and now you're the only couple ever? Like that's sick.
Yeah, that's what I was about to, that was about getting into.
Okay,
So
you
I
should
dropped a
kill yourself.
historical fact on him. There was a leader once in China a long, long time ago who fucked so. What's funny about that? I didn't
No,
get into the
no.
funny part.
Just you randomly, like, in the middle of talking about this, going, there was a leader in China. It's very, that's very Isaac to do.
Man, who Xbox Live with his butt. Um,
Go on, my
there's
friend.
once a leader a long, long time ago who fucked so much. 60% of the population was his kids or grandkids in this small part of China. And I wanted to make sure that he had that power. I wanted to make sure that Isaac knew. And
That he could be this Chinese man.
I said, and then I said, in the marriage things, the priest says you mustn't cheat. And then he said, I'm not about to become Thanos. And then I said, a marriage is a commitment. So you really need to think about your literal wife. And then he said, can I tell her the situation and not sound like a madman? And then I said, but she only loves you. Let's say hypothetically, her parents died at age 5,
Let's also
severely
say
bullied up until high
hypothetically, any
school.
woman ever loved Isaac. That's another big hypothetical. Sorry, I don't know why I did that, dude. Okay, we need to give context. It's 1 in the morning. We're doing a 1 a.m. special, so I'm a different man right now. Like this is a different person. I hope.
Dude,
I need it to be specified. Isaac, you're a cool person sometimes.
thanks. I had to make.
You're not Isaac.
Oh.
Dude, you just laughed a fart out of me.
You will laugh till you fart.
You need to stop quoting Call Me Carson, dude. That's gonna be bad.
Oh man, the Swifties that came over to the podcast Twitter account who somehow got here. We do not endorse the man.
Raymond just keeps quoting him for some reason.
I don't know. He's like he built up my humor since like age like 9.
That is true. You were born last week. Last week.
Kill yours. Let's say hypothetically, her parents died at age 5, severely bullied up until high school when she met you, and because you are such a good, precious person,
Ooh,
you're
another
nice to her.
hypothetical.
Y'all date married. And he said, 8 billion people. There's a ton. There's like tons with equally harsh backgrounds, and they will all just die. And he said die with an exclamation mark and a separate message to like really emphasize, people are
Dude,
dying.
it was a cliffhanger. They will all die.
Yeah,
It
basically.
was 2 sentence horror.
And then I said, yeah. And then I said, she got no one else to worry about. But it's your wife's background that matters. All she needs is you. He said, 8 billion people drop dead. And then I said, but you're too busy thinking about being the moral goody guy. And then for some reason, he sent me the link to a live count of the world population as if I didn't believe him when he said 8 billion people.
Dude, can we remember when we made that? Sorry, remember when we made that layout and we had a subscriber count and it was just the world population?
Yeah. And you know what I responded with to him sending the link?
Hmm.
Why do people keep unsubbing?
Dude, we're the same man. Like
um,
I think it might be dangerous if we are in a room together.
like if you were in the same classroom, I would make faces at you, and you would keep laughing.
Dude, if you would make a funny face at me, and I think I might actually like stab you on accident. Could be so funny.
Whoops! What does this knife get on my hand for?
Dude, no, you don't understand when Derek and I were like hung out. It was the worst because we were just like, because this was also like I don't remember when, but it was like when had awful humor. So it was
Mm-hmm.
not funny, and it was just us like, and I still remember him screenshotting memes, not downloading them, but purposely screenshotting them so the bar that shows up on iPhone would be there. And he said, "I want them to know I have an iPhone," which I thought was the coolest sentence ever.
That's the most Derek thing I've ever heard.
I know, and it's awesome. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah. Okay, and then I said, and I went back on my thing. Oh no, and then he said 8 fucking billion, and I said, oh, look at Mr. Super Righteous, always in the right, doing the wrong to do the right, head ass, well, in the process, eventually breaking your mentally ill wife's trust. 8 billion people include therapist. You're her only therapist and priority. She finds comfort and help in your simple existence. She loves you, Isaac. I just made like this hypothetical wife like real with that one message.
Yeah, that one message like changed the trajectory of like all of our lives, maybe.
Bruh. And then he kept just repeating 8 fucking billion. And then I said, okay, who the fuck else in the 8 billion is important than your wife? Who desperately needs you, huh? And then he says, listen, if I don't cheat, humanity will probably fade out. Future generations gone. and then I said, but you got a girl and a dude. You can start over. Be king and queen. Future generation gone my ass. Motherfucker, you are the future generation. And then he said, also, new point, I got type 1 diabetes. That's a genetic disease. And I said, 1 diabetes.
Of course he did. Not surprised. I have diabetes type 1. 1.
Okay, so, and then he said the chance of offspring having type 1 diabetes is increased. So, like, if all the insulin producers and doctors are dead, we are fucked. And then I said, well, you're not just fucking once, you fucking multiple times. The chances of the diabetes disappearing as your kids' bloodlines go is possible. And then he said, yeah, if we get that far. And then I said, you are smart enough. And if your girl is into cottagecore, then y'all winning. Which most goth girls are, at least the ones I know, which is true. I do know a lot of people that are into cottagecore.
Just people in general.
Yeah. Um, and then he said, and out of nowhere, he just said, New Zealand does go kind of crazy.
Can you please send me the screenshot? I need that. He could be talking about anything with that sentence. Please send me just a screenshot.
I got you, bro.
Oh. It's not even the fact. It's like it's not even because he didn't even say New Zealand goes crazy. No, he said New Zealand does go crazy. Like he was agreeing with someone.
Like what the fuck? And then and then that's where it ended.
I mean, how do you reply to that?
I don't know. New Zealand does go kind of crazy, just kind of.
Dude, I think holy, oh my god, I think Isaac might have discovered the sentence that ends any argument. It's just a oh my gosh.
I don't know why that was the one that got you.
I think it's I think it's added to the fact that I'm trying to be quiet because it's almost 2. Well, it's 1:20. And then just the idea that he as he's having this conversation, he's like, you know what?
I was questioning his faith, and he was like, New Zealand does kind of go hard.
It's only funny because he didn't just say New Zealand goes crazy. He said New Zealand does go kind of crazy. Like he was agreeing with someone else. Like anyone else has ever said those words before.
Like I didn't say nothing about New Zealand. Like I don't know. I don't know where New Zealand came from.
Maybe he was just like.
And then it ended after that.
I imagine. I mean, I honestly think.
Oh, and then he sent me a gift of a burger, and he captioned it Heisenberger. So.
Of course he did.
Yeah.
Dude, I truly think Isaac is a special man. He has discovered a sentence that can just end any argument. And I think he's gonna start a revolution. Like this is actually like I think we need to start season 5 right now. This is a new era for me. Like I'm a new man after hearing that sentence.
Yeah, Isaac's finally gonna be a video since fucking 2021.
Yeah, dude, he's actually gonna be a man. I'm actually not. I'm gonna
Wait, you
respect
don't
him
even have him in the playlist.
because there is not enough videos for him to get a playlist.
Oh my
It's
god,
not like
you're actually just
no,
biased.
it's not a decision. It's literally just because there is none. Like the only videos he's in the background
Alright,
of other videos.
alright. I gotta put him on,
No, you're not.
bitch.
Um, wow, that was euphoric, honestly, that I got to hear that sentence today.
Alright, now I think now we can go to the Twitter, right?
I mean, yeah, didn't you get blocked recently by people?
Oh yes, this is tragic.
New paddock.
So,
It's on static.
yeah, TV on static. Sandwich so good, I had to save the other half for later.
Dude. Oh, actually, I want to talk about this. Fun, quick story time,
Mhm.
fun time. The other day, I was at
For
school
sure.
and I put my hand in my pocket and there was just a sandwich in there. It wasn't mine, but it was there.
What?
It wasn't my sandwich was not. I didn't have a sandwich, so I don't know whose sandwich this was, but it was half eaten and in my pocket. And then I gave it to David, and
Mm,
he took it.
damn.
Anyway, oh, and also
Don't
apparently,
blow wind in your mic.
huh? I did it. Also, apparently, Big Man Lamau is just the greatest creation to some people.
Oh yeah, that somehow happened.
Cause so I stayed up. I pulled an all-nighter last night just playing balloons, and while doing so, I
Mhm.
created a really weird layout in balloons to get a really good Monkeyoplis. Like the map was covered. You don't know this what any of this means, but
Mhm.
to sum it up, I had a really good money making
Okay.
strategy, and
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it was done before. Maybe that's why it blew because I no one had done it but like this before. I'm not entirely sure to be honest, but I did it and I just made a quick video. Like the actual recording is like 4 minutes long. I just quickly edited that down to like 2 minutes, and then just uploaded that at 6 in the morning to Big Man Lamau, thinking, oh whatever, this like just fun archive, like I can use this later.
Yeah.
And then obviously in classic Big Man Lamau fashion, it got like 50 views very quickly. And I was like, yeah, whatever, that's funny. That's how that happens because Big Man Lamau pops off for some reason. And then it kept going and it didn't stop. Because typically with Big Man Lamau,
Stop.
it blows up to like 500 and then that's it. And it's like, oh, that's really weird. Why did this 3 hour video do that? No, this one just went to 2,000 and is still going. And has made the channel reach 32 subscribers. Which is now a little bit annoying because if I had uploaded that to my main channel, that would have probably gotten me to like 130 right now.
Man,
So maybe having a bunch
bro.
of different channels was a bad idea.
I don't know. Well, I mean, uh, I don't know.
Nonetheless, it's still funny, and also it's like still a channel I'm gonna hopefully use more now that I know what it's capable of. But anyway,
Yeah.
back to present day.
No, you're actually a good host.
What did I do?
First off, I want to talk about the legs.
The legs?
So one day, yesterday, you actually did your job and you promoted the last podcast.
Yes. My
Watch how
job.
Raymond messed up my feed, my Twitter feed here. That tweet did not get a like.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
important for
that
later.
confuses me. Like, do you have fans? Do you yourself have fans and not me?
And then I said, "Fuck you mean?" Signed by Raymond, and somehow that got a like by fucking Caroline out of everyone. Fucking, I don't know who this person is.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
you know Caroline the movie. The official Twitter account for Caroline the movie liked his tweet.
No, that's not. No. And then I made I made a reply to the 1989 photo shoot, and I captioned it me actively thugging that shit out, signed by Raymond. That got a like by fucking Claire.
Of course, yeah. Big fan, known fan of Take
And
the Bait.
And then I re I replied to a video where it's Adventure Time Hug Wolf, but Hug is censored. And
You're probably the reason that video was on
the
my
original
feed.
what? Why?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. And it's just a clip of Finn saying "Hug your mom,"
No, he's
but it's censored.
yeah. It was the
And
hug
then
episode.
I I replied to that with me saying, "Me to Landon every day," signed by Raymond. And that also got liked by Claire, but a different Claire.
Yeah, I noticed
Two
that.
different
I was
Claires.
looking at notifications. I'm like, dude, did you like get spam bots? Because it was Claire, Claire, and Coraline. Like they were all very similar names.
What the fuck are these people?
But so this reminds me of something I like to do in TikTok comment sections. Because as you know, I'm a huge reply guy on TikTok. Um,
Yeah, that's like your thing.
it's my like little gimmick I remember that I have every couple of days. But what had it was like someone. It was like this like cat climbing up someone's leg, and like
Mhm.
someone in the comments tagged their friend and said you because you're short, and I replied Lamau.
Like you're in the friend.
And the person who made the comment and the person they tagged both liked my comment, so like I really felt included in the friend group.
Dude, that's so funny.
Lamau. They got you.
They got you with that one, bruh.
Not again. Classic Jerome or whatever his name was.
Dude. Jerome.
I have Jerome on the mind.
Jerome.
I think about Jerome a lot.
Not. Oh, oh, this one's important. So Taylor's making another variations of her vinyls, which, if you remember the Midnight situation, that fucked over the vinyl factory for like months, and it didn't just affect the industry, it affected people.
The people,
And
the
she's doing that
Americans.
again for 1989. So I replied with, "Not again, no," signed by Raymond. And then I looked more into the picture and I realized the vinyl was on sand. So I replied to my reply saying, "Okay, I'm gonna kill myself via a car. Why is the vinyl on sand?" Signed by Raymond. And I was liked by two people.
There
Um,
was this one photo shoot with I think it was one of the Midnight's vinyl where Taylor was
uh-huh,
holding it like holding it like her hands on the
uh-huh, yeah,
actual like it
yeah,
upset so many people.
yeah, yeah, I know, yeah.
I was losing my mind.
What did they say?
I don't remember. My friend who really likes vinyl was like, "Get your hands off of that" or something weird. I don't remember, but it was really, it was a really cool little weekend that we that happened.
Cool weekend. Did you say cool weekend? Like, did you guys keep laughing about it like for like a whole weekend?
No, I just meant because like people didn't just stop talking about it in a day. I'm sure like it was talked about a little bit longer.
Oh, oh, and here's another one. This solidifies that for more fans. You said, selfie I took with the Musk at Walmart,
I want to talk
signed
about that.
by Landon.
I want to talk about the Musk because the other day I was
Okay,
at
can you
Walmart.
finish? Okay, no.
Uh, The other day I was at Walmart and I always go to the
Uh-huh.
books. I go to the books and DVD section. That is my section of Walmart.
Yeah, right. Of
And I
course,
was in
of
there
course.
and I saw I walked by and I felt a presence. And then I look over and the Musk is just staring at me. And I'm like, does he know that I've threatened to kill him before? And my friend has also threatened to kill that man. So then I took a picture
Bruh,
of him. I just took a weird picture of him and posted it to the gram.
the
Oh,
gram is
but
on Twitter.
but then also while there, I found a 6 pack of walkie talkies, and I made sure to
Oh yeah,
ask me and who and who and who and who and who and who.
yeah, of course.
I needed to know who's my gang
Which I replied to.
instead of me, you, Jade, and Derek, which was not enough people.
No, I said Isaac too.
I disagree though. Actually, you know what? His New Zealand opinion. He's on board. I like him now.
Okay.
You said something funny.
Um,
That's all he needed.
the Musk at Walmart. That one got 0 likes. And then I replied with, "How to achieve 1 grillion. An observation by the Musk, signed by Raymond." And that got 1 like
Yeah,
by Vivian.
this confused me. So Vivian from Super Paper Mario or Paper Mario 1000 Year Door.
Oh, I think it's cool.
I think that tweet was really funny. I only say that
1 grillion.
because it was a reference to an episode. Like it was like
That was
for the little baiter fan, like for the little masturbators out there, they would love that one.
hashtag Creamer Nation. I'm not using that
I love this. Okay, okay, wait, I'm confused. What do we call the fans? Because if we're the masturbators, what is everyone else?
I don't know. We'll
This
have
is
to
an
think about that one.
We have to think about that today because we have that
Well,
we have
consider
because
the other half of the stand-up coordinator.
what did you just say to me? What did you say? I didn't hear
I
you.
don't care.
You don't
That
care?
Jacob guy has been awfully quiet, signed by Landon.
Yeah, that just wasn't true. Okay, I think we need to set a ground rule. I don't think we should lie about who's signing tweets because it's gonna get confusing. Just
It's so funny.
take it's a little confusing, especially when I forget what I do on that account. I forget what happens a lot. So I just see, oh, signed by Landon. I must have threatened this guy's life. Yeah, I believe it. Must have happened. Anyway, I wanna show you what I'm doing on balloons right now, and so for the past, I don't know how I'm gonna show
Oh,
this. I'm basically I'm trying to get another hit tweet and do the farm thing again. And I've
main account.
done pretty cool.
On your main account or
Oh hell no, this is Lamau is just gonna continue to rise above.
see that?
Huh?
I just clicked on the Big Man Co account where you post like people like being shot dead. I looked at your banner and as you said hell no, I looked at that face.
Also, you need to clarify. I don't post people getting shot. Like I don't post actual gore. I post
I
statements.
post brutal bear.
I post statements that state that that Jacob and me have been shot dead. I just I just love if you have any information, please tell us so we can do this as quickly as possible. It's so ominous. Just
Oh, quickly and swiftly.
you being shot dead as soon as possible.
Hold on, can I show you something really quickly?
Nah. Sure.
Fuck you.
Sure. Sure.
Okay, so hold on, I gotta wait for the image to be sent.
No, it's okay. I don't mind. You can send it right now.
Yeah, I know. Are you cheating on me?
No, Isaac is gonna though, so be careful.
Be careful of Isaac though. Okay, so sometimes in Instagram posts, I see these accounts that say, "I post raw street fights," but then I click on their profile. Oh, I gotta wait. But their account is privated.
Dude, speaking
What
of
the?
private accounts like that, I guess I requested to follow like a random YouTuber's private account as a joke so long ago, and then the other day they accepted me, but I didn't recognize the username, so I was like so confused. I'm like, who is this man who I've apparently followed? And then I remembered, but there was and I had just woken up. So there was a moment of who am I now following that I have to embarrassingly unfollow.
Embarrassingly.
I can't tell you how many times I've accidentally followed someone and then they followed me back and I've had to be the one to unfollow them and I don't like keep them following me. I do soft block them, but that is an embarrassing what?
Nothing.
Oh, I thought you laughed. I'm really sorry. I thought you laughed. My bad. Please don't be mad at me.
Batman Arkham Strawberry, Batman Arkham
I
Banana,
love the
Batman Arkham
post.
Maple. He's a genius.
I love. Is Batman Arkham subreddit like the origin of is he stupid?
I think so.
Dude, is he stupid is the greatest thing in the world. Hmm?
Look what I just posted.
On the Twitter account?
No, on Discord.
Um, I post brutal bombings.
I post daily war content. It's like a competition. But I'll click on I post brutal bombing.
Oh,
It's literally the
speaking of competition, recently Mojang just stole from a player with their own
oh
players.
yeah.
Um, in a beta release or snapshot, they had a screenshot of a new Death Screen preview, but the image was just taken from a mod, so it wasn't theirs. Um, and that's just something they're allowed to do, I guess, because big companies can't get in trouble, because you can just silence the mess.
You can silence the mouse, you
But
know.
crazy what
Basically what they do.
crazy what they're allowed to do. We have Minecraft, dude. I'm so excited for Minecraft Live only because I'm gonna record a reaction, like an actual like real reaction to it, and
Mhm.
I guarantee you 50% of that video is gonna be me yelling I don't care because I'm not gonna care about anything they have to show me. Like
But
it's just gonna be like I don't because they're gonna talk about Minecraft Legends for 40 minutes and then Minecraft for 10 minutes, and then it's just gonna be I
by the way,
don't care.
blocked.
What?
I think people only like stream like Minecraft Legend for like a
Sponsorships.
month, and people are like, I'm done.
Or that or sponsorships. If they're sponsored by it
Yeah.
to do it, because who else is playing that game?
Yeah.
Minecraft Dungeons was at least a little interesting. It just pissed me off how many cool things were in there that they could add to Minecraft, but just don't. Like there were actual cool mobs.
Hmm.
And I'm just like, yeah, I
Like
don't.
I don't know why they used to have to make a good game and then not make it even gooder.
Yeah, they refuse to make a good game, but then they put the things that would make their game good in a different game, but then make that game bad. So
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
crazy.
what would you say is like the update where like they peaked and then like it was
Peak
done so?
recent peak would be Nether update. That was an actual good enjoyable update. Then it's been downhill from there.
Yeah.
And it only went downhill from there because they split the cave update into 3 different updates. Meaning there I mean if they didn't do that, if they actually kept promises, which is unheard of, I know, but if they did that, it would have been like they probably would have had a different reputation.
Yeah.
Like, cause there was the COVID stuff, but then it became an issue that the main part of the Caves and Cliffs update was the Warden, and that happened in a separate update. Like that happened in 1.19, not 18, and not even 17, which was part 1 of Caves and Cliffs, or 18, which was part 2 of Caves and Cliffs. It happened in the Wild update, which was notably the worst update we've ever seen.
There's it was in Isaac's terms a nothing burger.
Dude, it's actually like so insane. Like, cause and then I'm so mad that I don't have a screenshot of it. But one of the devs, there was like a huge debate going on because there usually is, and one of the devs said something so stupid that was clearly only like fueled by like anger, and it just didn't make any sense really. And then the person who made Terraria replied to that and was like, "I made Terraria because I wanted more out of Minecraft," and I just think that's beautiful that the greatest game in the world was made because he thought Minecraft could be better, and it could be because it genuinely can be. They just refuse to do anything with the game. Oh man,
Man, Minecraft flop.
Minecraft! It's so upsetting how it is so easy not to flop that game. It's Minecraft, buddy. Like
Yeah, it's like Minecraft, like bro, like you got like Minecraft is on every single shirt that says "I paused my game to be here." It's on every single shirt,
Because it's the thing
and
is, they could literally do basically anything, and they do less than that somehow.
I feel like it could be due to how big the modding community is in Minecraft, where it's just kind of like, well, the game already allows you to be creative as you want, so like we don't have to do shit basically,
And that is the issue, is
and
because a lot
it's
of
also why they
things,
steal from modders as well.
yeah, they can just do that. I guess that's just acceptable now. I mean, we've clearly lost the moral compass. I mean, was there really ever one for Minecraft? No, because it's owned by Microsoft, and do they care? Nope. But
I'm about to slap the shit out of Bill Gates.
But you know that, which is it's insane that they can just do, because it would be like, okay, if it is like, if maybe that screenshot they were using the mod, then that would have probably gone unnoticed, and like just like that maybe they were using that to experiment. But the fact that it was the
Mhm.
direct screenshot, like the items that were on the floor aligned perfectly with where they were in the screenshot for the mod, that's where it's like a huge issue, where it was like you blatantly, they just took that screenshot.
Mm, mm,
I love this company so much, Raymond. I love it. I love this company.
mm.
I love
You don't have to talk to me.
I love how they lie about features, and it's just it's a okay, because the
Or
children,
just straight up just stall them for like another update,
yeah,
or
you
it's just dedicated to that one feature only.
yeah, you can, that's a thing they're just allowed to do, I guess. Yeah. You know, like, we promised this thing, but we're actually going to stretch it as much as possible so we don't have to do work for the next 3 years. Not like our updates were that interesting anyway. Like, the Nether update's crazy how easy of a concept that was, and that was peak.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah, because
upsets me.
it actually makes the Nether interesting. Because like the Nether, it wasn't like before. It was just kind of like a place to like explore for like 5 minutes, and what you needed out of that was already there. You didn't have to explore
Yeah,
deep
all
that
you did
much.
was get a fortress, maybe make a gold farm if they were even interesting back then, and that's it. But now, like, there's actually reason, because there's bastions, which are actually a cool structure that I like,
Yeah,
and
and they're easier to get Enderman in. Like, there's so many like pros.
there's
You know.
reasons to visit, and that was the thing.
Yes.
But then they were like, what if we just ruined the rest of the game? Like, we had a great idea. Who cares now, right? Um, so then they just, from there, were like, we don't gotta do good things for the world. It's so, like, easy to make a good update for Minecraft, because so many mods are good. And, like, pistons and horses were based off mods. Like, Jeb saw mods, I'm like, that's a good idea, I'm doing that. And that was fine, because that was when the game was smaller. I feel like the issue might now be that it's a bigger company. If they do something that a mod did, it's gonna come off in a different light. Because, like, at its core, it is an indie game, but people might not see it in that way.
Yeah, because of how mainstream it's got.
And especially with Microsoft, like, they're like, Microsoft isn't an indie company, so no. Which is a fair point, I guess. It's so bizarre how they pull that off consistently. It's like you have
How you guys are
one very easy job not to mess up.
like they ought to be doing on purpose. Like, dude,
There's no way half of what they do isn't like PR stunts. Like, I'm so sorry. There is no way you're like, dude, I got a great idea. Let's announce a feature that is 2 whole pixels. That's it. And then be like, actually, no, we don't gotta do that, do we? I don't feel like it. Like, there's no way that's genuinely what goes on over there. Like, because okay,
like I don't like. Why did they remove the fireflies? Like that was like not
the
necessary at all.
only applicable argument is that it was poisonous to frogs, which isn't really applicable whatsoever. But even then, it still doesn't make sense, because you could have it would have been probably easier to just remove the frogs eating the fireflies. That's all you had to do. Because that is, like, I think
Yeah.
one of Minecraft's biggest complaints is, one, that the end sucks and needs to be updated, and two, that there's not enough ambience. And that's, like, literally, that would have been it. That would have been ambience.
Yeah, like what the fuck do they mean no ambience, bro? Music and like I like the new world generation is like really fucking good. It's really fucking good. All they need is that and the fucking music. That's all the fuck they need. What you mean ambience? I mean, I got Fireflies. I mean, they did add like a a whole like not a whole, but like it did add something. But like not enough ambience. The game can't get simpler than that, my brother and God. Like, come on, man.
I just, cause like, okay,
This
look,
sounds
like I know I will always use Terraria as an example, because Terraria is just, like I know people call it 2D Minecraft, but it's more than that in my opinion. It's more just better Minecraft, flat out, because like they are incorporating like an actual like the update they're working on right now is they're adding their own version of Skyblock, like an actual in-game Skyblock. Mojang, you would never see them do something that the community would like, cause it's like, cause like, and there is constant like you can find so many just of the developers responding to requests, being like, yeah, maybe we'll look into adding this like in a genuine way. Cause with Mojang, it's like you do a bug report and they're like, yeah, that's not a bug, it's fine. You were actually meant to die when you stood completely still in Bedrock because that's just a thing, I
what
guess.
happened to you.
Dude, I still the old videos on Big Man Lamau or Big Man Lol are amazing. How I was, the game would not let me get out of water, and then when I did, it's like, nope, no, 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 you're dead.
No, you're dead. No, what to say?
Like Minecraft Bedrock is actually just a toddler who makes up the rules when they play games. Like
That's such
that is what Minecraft
that's such
Bedrock
a good
is.
comparison.
Like it just does whatever it wants, and it's like, yeah, I mean, and then you complain about it on the subreddit, and someone's like, "Well, this never happened to me, so this might be a you problem, buddy." And it's like, no, you can see the
That's
video where it's
that's
happening.
literally just that's literally just what Small Man said. That's all they are.
Dude, I think that's probably that. I think I was using the small man bit to air that anger out because I think I did that exact same bit because I saw a comment like that and that made me so mad, and then I made an alter ego about it.
I still love that episode. It's still my favorite.
And it'll never be seen.
Oh, I have access to the account.
Yeah, but you're never gonna release it.
I will fight for this video.
Maybe as a Christmas present,
I
I'll
already have
release
it
it.
downloaded.
Oh, cool. How did you even pull it off? It's a private video.
I put it in unlisted for a little bit so I could download it.
That's awesome. Um,
I have it archived in my eyes forever.
yep. But
Did you say eel?
I said yep.
Oh,
Um,
hey, oh, sorry.
but no, man, I just lost my balloons game. That was actually, dude, that's so upsetting. No, my video, I have to. I just lost that entire video that I was gonna make. Anyway, back to focusing on the podcast like a good host.
Like
Um,
I only played Blooms once. I lost once. I was like, man, this shit sucks.
oh, dude, it's so insane, and especially because with
Did
the
you see my
mind,
layout?
yeah, it made me mad, especially with the Minecraft vote the Minecraft like mob votes. It's so insane because they show footage of what it would look like in game. So it's like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you have it. You have the ability to add this. You're just like going out of your way not to.
You're dangling keys in front of us.
And it's like they're so intentionally misleading, I feel like, because like with the sniffer, it was like, yeah, this is gonna add new plants. And then they gave us a seed and a flower and called it a day. And that makes me so mad.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, they added a torch flower, which doesn't emit light, by the way, and just another random flower that probably doesn't matter. Like, it's crazy what they're allowed to do, and people are just like, yeah, sure, this is a good game. And then it's so annoying. It's so annoying, Raymond. I can't wait for Minecraft Live because I'm gonna be there dogging on it the whole time.
You're gonna be right there in the studio.
number one hater. I'm gonna be in the audience. They're gonna announce the update, and then you're gonna hear a loud. You're gonna hear like a gunshot.
Why are you in this private account hating so I can hate more efficiently?
um, no thing. And okay, because here's the thing. I think it's finally time we get the end update, or we get a new dimension. One of those two is happening. I know that for sure. I can confidently
Um,
say that.
I think the end is more likely.
It probably is because they did say they want to like update everything before adding a new dimension. However, they do have the okay. Actually, that's another thing. If they never add a new dimension, that's even more annoying because they have the perfect setup to do so. They have that portal frame in the ancient city. So if they don't add a new dimension, that's just beyond upsetting. Anyway, it's either new dimension or end though. One of those two. If
Do you
it's
think
what?
the ethereal thingy?
It
The
could be
ethereal.
Aether or but the theory we have right now that everyone shares is that frame that's in the ancient city is gonna be a portal because
Yeah.
you can't move the blocks like those blocks that make that frame are unbreakable and unmovable. So like literally, what else is their purpose if not a giant portal frame? Like it would be. But then if it just isn't a dimension, then it's actually like Mojang is incredible at this. Like they're like the greatest company ever. If it's not a new dimension,
They're
because
the
like how do they pull this off? How do they consistently do bad? So
greatest worst company ever. That this should be a
like
fucking video
like Mojang
essay.
might be the greatest bait account of all time. Like, I'm not kidding. If they set up this entire update that has this giant frame that's unbreakable and unmovable and is filled and has the only interesting mob in the whole game, and they're like, no, that's not a dimension. That's just kind of there for fun. Then, like I said, like they're doing this for giggles. Like they're being funny. Like there's no way they will like holy. And then like when they showed that they were updating Birch Forest, and we're like, actually, no, we're not. Sorry, I don't know why you thought we were. Oh my. Oh.
Why not update bro? Birch forces are like we need more.
It's not even like it's not even that. It's the fact that they showed the concept art and was like, yeah, look at this cool stuff we're working on, and it was like, no, no, we're not doing that. Why are you stupid? Like, why would you think that? And then it's like, and then saying promises are not promises or whatever they said.
Huh?
They said something like confirmation. What is it? It's something about like just because they showed it doesn't mean it's a promise, which is an insane way of thinking. Oh,
Yeah,
Jane.
and I know they're horrible. Their relationship status is like horrible.
Hold on. I found a thread about everything Mojang promised and did not deliver. Let's go through this. This might be my favorite
Oh,
thread.
okay.
Um, Fireflies. Um, let's see. I don't know if that was ever promised. Illusioner. That
Well,
was
kind of like almost everything that was in the original Minecraft alpha, or I'm sorry, the invit dev.
end of yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, it's actually just insane how like 2 pixels. They were like eight and like, dude, why is realism the issue we have to fit? It's a video game. Like, I'm sorry, it's a video game. Like, that's it. It's like it's not. We weren't. We were. It's not even like the fact that we were constantly asking for Fireflies because we weren't. It's like they said, "Hey, we're doing this." Everyone's like, "Yeah, this is cool. They look cool. It's 2 whole pixels. That's it." And they're like, "Ah, it's too difficult.
Mhm.
Don't feel like it." Um. Oh, and then archaeology. Crazy how we just let that slide for as long as we did. Wait, that means Cave Update actually went on for 4 updates because archaeology got added in 1.20.
Oh. Mm.
Because and then word. Oh my, that's. I'm even more upset now. Archaeology. We just let that slide.
That's what's so genuinely mad.
Because like, how is this allowed? And then, dude, they do the pettiest thing, and for the 1.20 announcement, and like, we're not gonna tell you the name of the update, and we're actually only gonna show you 3 whole features because we don't want to copy the same mistakes. Like, dude, fuck off. Actually, like, I'm sorry. Like, that is the most pettiest thing ever. Like, oh my gosh. Oh. Like, that means we have Cave and Cliffs all the way up to part 4. They made 4 whole freaking updates for this one.
They made filler.
It's, oh my, it's incredible. It's incredible.
I don't understand. It's kind of like,
Dude,
like a doctor doing surgery. Like, all right, I already did like a quarter of the fourth of the surgery. Come back later.
there is threads that go back to 2012 asking Mojang to keep promises. They've been doing this for over a decade. So, okay, this random thread I found. Dear Mojang, please complete your promises and optimize the game. January 24th, 2012. Now, these are stuffs that has been said it will be added but never added until now. No, lots of these were said in 2010, such as a modding API, which I don't think has happened yet, lanterns, fish mobs, decorative shelves, quests, and wolves that can howl at the moon. So decorative shelves we kind of got decorative shelves in the new with the new bookshelves.
What is that?
Wolves that can howl at the moon. There was it links to something. I want to see what its source was. Oh wait, there actually is a tweet. Hold on. Is it? Hold on, let's find out what this says. Anyway, but then so lanterns we finally got, and fish we got. We never got a modding API, quests, shelves, decorative shelves we barely got. We got different bookshelves, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Yeah, literally 2010, August 15th, Notch says, yeah, wolves that howl at the full moon at midnight and can be tamed for pet dogs. That would be great. I will add it. So, it's not even that they promised to add something, they just flat out lied. This is just a thing you can do? Holy crap. Dude, being a game dev is easy. Just lie. I'm gonna
what Yandere did.
I'm gonna like this tweet, and I hope Notch sees it and it's like, oh, dude, I should get on this.
Just announce a game, but just like slowly add features.
You can
Just make it like a Blink. Release it just as like no, like a Blink Unity project, and just just keep adding things, but like very slowly.
It's actually just insane. It's like, I know this is a thing I complain about all the time. Like, I have probably 2 hour
We've
long.
had
I think if
4 or 3 episodes.
I think if you compile every time I've talked about this into like one big supercut, it might be 3 hours long, and that's not even an exaggeration, because there is one entire episode of a live stream. There's a live stream I did, and I talked about it a lot in there. But it's wow. And then there's a lot of stuff in like the trailers that they do that just aren't ever true and are kind of blatant lies as well. Like in the Buzzy Bees update, the trailer for that showed this giant, huge waterfall. Not real, obviously. That's not a thing that you can have. And obviously some of those are like artistic things. But the worst offense, in my opinion, was in Village and Pillage update. There's one part in that trailer where like the villagers throw up the items, because you know, like when you win a raid, because it was where they added raids. When you complete a raid, the villagers give you items for discounted prices and shoot fireworks whenever. And they showed that in the trailer, but it had a blue redstone, like redstone, but it was blue, and that was shown. And everyone's like, "Oh, dude, we're getting like, I forgot what everyone thought we were getting." But then they were like, "No, that's just not true. This was just an error in animation," which is crazy how that was allowed for advertisement to show something that's just not real. insane how insane. I found a page on the wiki. Oh wow, this is a really long page of promises. Wow. Dude,
Wow.
I'm not even like exaggerating. This goes on for a while.
Jesus. So
Um, go on.
basically, just since the beginning, they were just like, maybe we'll do it, maybe not.
Dude, oh my gosh, in bundles still haven't been added, and they were announced in Caves and Cliffs. So meaning we're about to get Caves and Cliffs Part 5, baby. That's coming soon. Caves and Cliffs Part 5. They also promised fletching tables to get a function ability. They obviously promised fireflies. They promised birch updates. They promised what did they promise? Colored wood planks. Didn't even know they promised that. Um they promised or I guess oh are these okay, I don't think this is promises. I think these are because dirt slabs were never promised. They were just in the game and were cool but then removed. Um oh, red dragons were planned. That's cool. That never happened. Oh,
Dragon.
dude, that's so cool. So Notch said he planned to add a red dragon, or he planned to add dragons, and he mentioned them again. And then they announced the Ender Dragon, um, and then he was gonna add red dragons, which were less dangerous. And then Dinnerbone was like, "It was never promised. We have no plans to add that." That's just a thing you can do is promise something. Be like, "No, that wasn't a promise. I don't think so."
I don't think so.
Let's see, what else
They
is
rather give
there?
us dinner bone than an actual update.
Dude, oh my gosh, this is amazing. This is.
What if they just announced dinner bone 2?
What do you mean Dinnerbone 2? He's a developer. You want them to clone him?
I don't know.
This is fantastic.
No, I meant like the thing that you can do in Minecraft.
Oh, that was confusing. But wow, 2010, yeah, he was like we're making wolves cool. Not really actually. Just joshing. Classic. I truly don't understand how half the developers are where they are today. Like how that's just a thing you
What
can
the
do.
fuck is Jeb still in the fucking...
You would be
What's
amazed.
his name again?
Jeb, yeah, he's still there. He's still one of the like he's people in charge. So crazy how there's been,
I'm
which
about to slap the shit out of him.
which makes it even
Do you know
more
where he lives?
no, which makes it even more confusing how there's been a decline when it's basically the same team. Like they've just actually gotten worse. They peaked with Nether update, and then Cave and Cliffs. Like when they talked about it, that was a really good update because they that was something we wanted. Like people were asking for Cave update. And it's even funnier because they were doing a Q&A, and there was one part where they read the beginning of a question and said, "Actually, we'll skip that one." And people were 90% sure that that was a reference to Cave Update because it was a huge meme in the community to just spam Cave Update because it's what everyone wanted.
Yep.
And then they actually got Cave Update, and then they just executed it terribly and split it up into 5 updates now, and that was just weird. That was just allowed. Hold on, I know. I gotta know. When was Cave Update announced? When
Let me see.
was Caves and Cliffs announced? 2021. So for the past 2 years, they've still been. Actually, no. It was announced. Yeah, no, it was announced in 2020, and then in 2021, they're like, actually, it's gonna be split into 2 updates. So, and then, no. Fear not, young man. Actually, it's split into 3 because we still haven't added the main key feature. And then, we forgot archaeology, part 4, baby. And whoa, no. We don't know how to add bundles. We haven't figured that one out yet. So, actually, part 5 is still coming soon.
Whoa. Um.
All in all, I'm excited for Minecraft Live. I can't wait to be day one hater and just yelling the
Day
whole
one
time.
later.
Dude, I'm
Like
so.
I'm pretty sure you did that last Minecraft live, right?
I don't think I
Or
reacted to it live, but I know. Oh, I know I was live texting you and being a hater.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I was saying
I
like,
remember that
dude,
morning very
because
vividly.
dude, dude, um, how
Yes.
how did we just accept that they didn't have a name for the update? Like that was just we allowed that. They just didn't have a name.
Hmm.
Like they just said, "Hey, we don't got a name for this, but we're still gonna talk to you about it. But we're not ready to actually talk about it. But we're just like that was allowed. That was allowed, right? We let that happen.
Can we just tweet at Minecraft and say, "Kill yourselves"?
It's even weirder because a desert update has been promised. Like eventually that's gonna happen. But then they proceeded to add camels, but not do the desert update. Like you have to go out of your way to be this stupid, right? Like there's no way. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know we've been talking about this for probably like 40 minutes now. There is
For
no.
40 minutes?
It might have been only 30 minutes. But I just don't understand how that's just a thing. That's a thing you can do. You just do that. When is the next Minecraft Live? I know it's in October. October 15th.
Sure.
Okay, so mark your calendars, Raymond. Oh, should I stream that or should I just record it and upload it and edit it? I might just stream it and edit it down.
I don't know. Yeah, streaming makes more sense.
And then actually no, I want to record it cuz I'm scared if I stream it and I have a poor reaction to something, like I'm mad about something everyone else finds cool, I might hate myself cuz then I'll never be able to fix that. However, with the power of editing, I can just lie. Oh, dude, I can't do it anymore, Raymond. I can't handle it anymore, man. How do we let this slide? Why do we keep, people still play this game?
I mean, it's still kind of fun.
I haven't played the new update at all yet, and I refuse to, honestly. Um, I was playing on, I was playing modded today, and I was trying to record a video. I wanted to record like Skyblock, but it's modded or whatever. That was gonna be like a cool video idea. The issue arose, however, while doing so, that I was doing like one that had quests, and the first quest was you had to eat your pancreas, which I couldn't figure out how to get out of me. It gave you a knife, and I couldn't figure out how to get this knife inside of me. So I just kept jumping off, like I just kept jumping into lava, and then I kept losing flesh, and I just kept eating that flesh. I don't understand what was going on in that mod pack, dude. I like 16 minutes in, like I might send you the clip because there's just where I'm just doing it. I'm just doing like the same two things over and over, and I literally say I'm not doing this anymore, man, and I just stop recording.
And that's what made him want to leave the earth.
So you know what, Raymond? You know
But
we should watch Minecraft Live and call together when it happens. I think that'd be funny.
I don't know. When will it be?
October 15th.
She. I don't know if I'm gonna have a home by then.
Yeah, you will. Cause
How do you know? Are you buying the house?
my thing is we could like, I mean, or we could just like you could be in, I could just screen share it to you while you're on your phone. Cause my thing is also like, um, if I wanna watch it live because I don't want to get the update spoiled. Like I want to have an organic reaction to it. So I want to like if we're gonna watch it together. Because the thing is, we're two different people. Where you have opinions, I have rage.
You have what now?
I have
Hold on.
rage.
Wait, hold on. You. Hold on. I just spaced the fuck out. What are we talking about?
I was saying like the reason I think it would be better if we were both in the call watching Minecraft Live is because we're two different people, and like you have opinions, like actual opinions that are formulated, and I have pure, just untethered rage about things. So
This does not sound like you or me.
in terms of,
This may be false information given at 2 and 11 in the morning.
oh shoot, I'm just saying, man, we need to I don't know. don't know, man. I can't do it anymore. I gotta wake up and mow the lawn.
You gotta mow the lawn?
No, I'm just joking, Raymond. I'm just joshing. You got pranked. Just classic Monday morning
You're
hijinks.
choking on my Johnson. Miss Johnston. I used to have this science teacher where her name was Miss Johnston,
Did
and
you
then
just
afterwards
sing the song to her nonstop?
I kept saying, like, every time like I got in trouble, I was like, "I'm sorry, Miss Johnston. I'm for real.
Are
Never
you
meant
for
to." And then
real?
sometimes I would remix it, and I'd be like, "I never meant to shit myself. I apologize a million times." Ooh, yeah, because she would let me say cuss words and shit. Just me and my homie, because we were like, well,
Autistic?
I think I had a C. I don't know, but yeah, but sometimes I would just constantly say Miss Johnston, Miss
Are
Johnston,
you for
Miss
real?
Johnston. I would just annoy the fuck out of her. And she was like old, so she had like no fucking time for me to like annoy the shit out of her. Like the next Miss Johnson I say, like she's fucking dead. So like
um,
I just gotta say Miss Johnston. And then there's this one time where she like snapped and like and the black mother like came out of her and she started like speaking like all ghetto on me. I was like, damn, my bad.
you, did you respond with, "I'm sorry, Miss Johnston"? Like, like you're saying it all genuinely, but still with a tune. Like, "I'm sorry, Miss Johnston."
Yeah. I am for real. I would always go. I would like dance, dude. I would always do my little artistic dance when I was singing that.
The other day.
Oh, and some
Okay.
people into the class, I'm like, "Hello, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am ready for this class to pay my attention to."
You'd give him little
I'll do
remixes.
remix depending on the situation.
Um, the other day in class, I was with Ace,
Ooh,
and I randomly go, oh, but like I did it really like loud and beautiful, and like there was a moment of silence, and Ace just looks at me and goes, "That was beautiful."
That's so genuine. Like, that was actually so good, dude. Oh my
That
god.
it was like the most genuine. Like I couldn't stop laughing. It was just that was beautiful, and then
Wow, this guy kid knows how to do some good vocal harmonies.
And then she took a picture of me that looked funny. I'm like, "Oh, can you send that to me?" And she goes, "No." I was okay.
Okay.
Because like, what was I gonna do? Like, there's no combating that. I mean, honestly, I could have probably just said New Zealand goes hard, and I could have probably gotten that picture.
Dude.
Dude, that's the cool. Like what do we like? What do we haunt Isaac with right now? Like, I think we currently haunt him with "I'm putting the phone down at
His
12."
wife.
No, we haunt him with "I'm putting the phone down at 12." But now I think we have New Zealand does go kind of
I
crazy.
think I sent you on Instagram. I sent you a video where it's like, why don't you put that fucking phone down? And I caption it with Isaac at 12 a.m.
New Zealand does go kind of crazy. But yeah, she took a picture. Just like she was watching. She took my school computer and was watching FNAF lore videos at max volume.
What?
And I was like getting all
Who did that?
Ace.
Ace.
And um and like it was subtle enough to where it was like, yeah, no one's gonna know that this is a FNAF lore recap video. But then but then they started using the characters' names like William Afton really loudly, and Ace just like looked at me and slowly turned it down once we realized how awful this was.
Ooh, ooh. Can I tell you about David?
Oh yeah, you've been cheating on me with him. Go on.
So, hold on, I gotta find the text messages. So, one day I asked him if we was in a fight with me, you, Landon, and Emmanuel, who would win? He asked, "Do I know Emmanuel?" I said, "Me too." And then he said, "What?" I asked the question, "Do I know him?" I said, "You should. He got his ass beat hard at school." And then he said, "Is it Ace's boyfriend?" And then a day later at 4 p.m., I said, "Yeah." He said, "Landon would win." And I said,
What?
"Why? I would like to see your thought process." He said, "He's strong." And then I said, "Okay, that makes sense." And then at September 18th, I said, "I took a fire picture of my poop the other day." He said, "Why?" And then a day later, I said, "For the doc," and he's ghosted me ever since.
I mean, how do you? Honestly, just tell him that New Zealand does go kind of crazy and he might come back.
But I love "Do I know him?" And then I said, "Yes."
Me too. Dude, I love the confidence in that he thinks I would win, which isn't true. David has beat me in an arm wrestling competition.
What? With those skinny ass arms?
Well, okay, no, we were on a table, but the table was really long, so we were like really like our like entire stomachs were shoved into the table to even reach each other because he's so tiny and short. But yes, we did have an arm wrestling competition one time. I think if we were actually like across a normal table that wasn't the size of a dining hall, it would be better. But anyway, I just sent Jade a screenshot that reads "New Zealand does go kind of crazy" from Isaac. Dude, this is gonna be my new. Dude, honestly, so you know how for a while I just couldn't stop saying I don't know what you think I've done.
Yeah.
I think I honestly might just turn into New Zealand does go kind of crazy. I think it would have been better. Actually, no. The fact that it isn't even New Zealand goes crazy, not gonna lie, means this was an unironic thought. Like, he genuinely just started thinking about this. I feel like saying New Zealand
Does
goes
go
kind of
kind of
New
crazy.
Zealand goes crazy NGL, like that's like okay, that's a haha silly haha. Saying New Zealand does go kind of crazy, that's just a thought he had and needed to share with you. That is a genuine man right there.
Yeah.
There is no character being created here. That is him.
That's him right there. The man, the myth, the legend. And it's just Isaac.
I mean, he's not really a legend or a myth because he's very unfortunately real. But
It's very real.
somehow he is real because he is very not
Are
human,
you
but he is
standing?
real.
No. Say on God.
He's very non-human. Dude, actually this adds to not being human. Why is he thinking about New Zealand?
Why is New? But that motherfucker has never seen a picture of New Zealand, bro.
Hold on, I'm looking up New Zealand. I need to know. Does it go hard? Let's find out.
No,
Let's find out. Ew. Huh?
it sucks.
This looks like the default Windows wallpaper.
What? That's nice.
Hold on, I'm gonna pull up this picture.
Can I show you a picture that reminded me of your ID?
Maybe, depending on how much it reminds you of. Like, is it my full personal info? Wait, hold on.
The first ID is like you in second grade, and like the last one is your driver's license.
Well, dude, I accidentally pulled up New Zealand on the podcast. I didn't mean to. Anyway, dude, yeah, that is true. My school ID for like middle school, I looked so joyous, and then my ID for my permit, it's a mugshot.
It looks like a mugshot, yeah.
Like, I made new friends when the new school year started. Like, they were new people, and then they were looking through my Instagram account, and they're like, "Is this a mugshot?" Like, so genuinely, like. And I don't like you. I don't blame them. That just is what that looked like.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I can't.
Anyway, New Zealand, maybe it does go hard.
No.
The other day, you know Mario from the famous October 1st video coming out on October 1st.
Oh, yes, yes.
I found all his personal info on a piece of paper, and I just took a picture of it and
Hmm.
sent it to his girlfriend. And within literal seconds, she screenshotted it, and I thought that was the
That's what
funniest.
you do. That's what I did.
That is true, but I think it's just so funny that she screenshotted that. Like, she didn't know half these things because it was like his name, his ethnicity. I'm like, these are things you should know.
What?
Let me pull up the picture because my favorite. I was crying at this because it's so funny. On it, I'm not gonna like pull up the picture. Like, I'm not gonna get Jamie to pull it up, but I'm gonna pull it up so, like, I can see it because let me find it. Hold on. Um, under race, it says he's white. He is another Mexican of the big man company. I'm
Oh
not
my
sure
god.
why this says he is. Because then right under it says Hispanic slash Latino and then says yes. So
Oh my god.
literally everything says that he's Hispanic and then but for some reason his race is white, which maybe I just don't understand how that works, but anyway, Raymond, we've been here for an hour and 40. Do you want to call it here?
I'm coughing hard. Miss Johnston.
Miss
Miss
Johnston, Miss
Johnston.
Johnston, are you for
I
real?
wonder if she still remembers me.
You should just walk up to her and then she's gonna hear like the Prowler theme and it's gonna be like,
Miss Johnston.
I don't know how the
I
theme
remember one
goes.
time I remember one time like I did an assignment and then like in class she gave it back to me. I got like a C and I got like so upset. I started like I got like I like camp danced to like her desk and I was like and I was like, what the dang, Miss Jackson? I am for real.
You
I
know,
did that. I don't know why, but just any situation happened, and I had to make a remix of Miss Jackson.
you know, what was I talking about? Shoot,
I don't.
I got so
You're
psyched.
talking about Mario's
No, there was something else that I
whole.
thought was funny, but I don't remember what I was gonna say. It was unrelated.
There was nothing else.
That's annoying, dude. Oh shoot. I don't remember, dude. I need a poo so badly. Can we end it, please?
Okay,
Do the outro.
but what is the ranking of the Taylor albums?
I'm not doing that.
We're gonna end like how we begin.
Okay, well, can I at least pause and do my business? I'll hold it.
Uh,
Okay, let me look up the discography in order.
You're not even a real fan.
Okay, so Taylor Swift 2006. I've not heard that one. Fearless
Oh, you suck.
2008. I enjoy. Dude, I can't do this under the stress of having to poo. Well, can we do that? Can we please just do this to start off next
Yeah,
episode? Holy.
just take your phone with you,
I don't. I'm
go
not
on the
on my
toilet, ready to
phone.
play. Join through your phone.
No, I want to poo, Raymond. I'm
Have
the.
fun, go poop.
I own this company,
No, I
and
own the account.
you own the account. I own the company. So like, if dude, one day I'm actually gonna be able to like make this into a, like, I'm not saying one day we're gonna be big and famous. I'm saying one day we're gonna be the same exact size, but I'm still gonna treat it like we're a real company, and then it's gonna become a real company, and then I'm actually gonna be your boss, and that's gonna be real someday.
Yeah,
That's like the scene in the movie where
no,
it's then gonna fade out to current day, and that exact thing is happening. Just be prepared for that
no,
cool
it's just
transition to real life.
you passed out drunk on your couch.
Yeah, and then it's like
As
you're,
it's like party
and then it
starting
cuts to you in a nice suit, and then I'm like, I'm just like passed out on my desk. Balloons TD8 is on the background,
Yeah, and then we somehow just meet on the street and we're like, "Oh man." And I'm like, "How you been doing?" And then you're kind of like, "Well,
and then I start attacking you with my beer bottle, dude. Okay, anyway, in this envision, can I have a long scruffy beard, please?
sure."
Yes.
I don't know why, but you're the only person I know that can rock a good mustache.
Have you seen my mustache, dude? It's a mistake when
Yes,
I
I
get.
screenshot your face every time you send me a new picture.
Don't do that. It is a mistake whenever I
I
shave
did that today.
everything about my mustache. Because sometimes I'll just
No,
shave off the entire beard and leave only the mustache. It's terrible. I look like a new man. But then
no, don't
if I
don't shave it
actually
off again.
if I actually shave everything off, I look like a baby. So I kind of have to keep it on. And remember, we've been talking
See,
about ending this for the past 5 minutes. I think we just gotta do it. What are your last
okay,
words?
I'm in my Taylor Swift era.
Okay. Which era of era are you eraing? That was
The
bad.
era
I'm ending.
for
I don't like that.